Welcome back. In the previous part, we had a lovely ceremony down in the center of the race course. But right now, we need to go meet with General Craig in the lounge. But first, we'll speak to some people around here, like Sydney? Sydney? I don't know. The summer races are today. I'm so excited. The stall is all ready. Can't wait till the doors open. Okay, that's gonna be that. So let's speak to Vivi. Morning, Rean. Hey, you two, here for an interview. Right on the money. We knew you guys. No, all of Thors could do it. Gonna give the full scoop on Radio Trista's morning news show. Well, you sure are prepared. But are you sure that's a good topic for the first day of the festival? The heroes who saved the summer festival. Doesn't that have a great ring to it? Imperial Chronicle can't let this story slip past us either. We'll have to switch things around a little to make sure it gets into the summer festival special issue. These two are way too fired up. Anyway, Rean, congratulations on your award. Thanks, you two. It was only possible because of everyone who supported me. Nice. I just got a great pic of you right now. Could you keep that off the record? The girl's gotta eat, Rean. Anyway, I should probably run back to the office. My co-workers who got here earlier are probably there already. I want to see if we can squeeze this into a special issue. It's like, dear oh dear. What a school year it's been. The students at the branch campus have already grown up. And as a citizen of Leaves, I get a front row seat to all of it. You really help these kids learn and grow. You should be proud. Indeed. Yeah, I saw the ceremony. Look, a real big shot out there. Yashin Chevalier. I always thought you were cool. I thought I'd meet you. Plus, you actually bet on Lino Bloom when he made that huge comeback. You're amazing. Thank you. Summer races are today. I'm so pumped up preparing for it. Should stop by if you ever have the time. Heroes are always welcome. Let's see if we can actually... Oh, I was going to see if I can head out into the center. Speak to that guy over there, maybe those two guys, but no, there's no way down. It's blocking me off. Can I go back down this way? Should be like, no, I want to go that way. It's the underground path. I probably shouldn't go in alone. We'd be fine.
Hey, Rean. Congrats on the award.
Alan, what are you doing here? I'm here with the General. Managed to catch a bit of the ceremony. Man, as usual, you guys are doing some crazy stuff. Better relax and have some fun during the summer festival, got it? That's the plan. What do you plan to do for the summer festival? Well, I'm actually off duty after this, so I was planning on going to see Bridget. We're going to go walk around the Garnier district in Mater Park. That's a good date course. You two are pretty close, huh? The only reason we can do all this is because you guys fought so hard to keep us safe. If martial law had been invoked, the whole festival would have been cancelled. Yeah, I suppose so. By the way, is the General in there? Oh, right, you were summoned. Sorry to keep you. Are you ready to meet with the General? No. Sorry, I just need another minute to get ready. No problem. Let me know when you're all set. Just want to see if I can go up here first. Don't want to miss an opportunity. As you can see, there will be a race course reception before today's races. It's open to the public. Please check it out. Okay. I think that was actually a different bit of dialogue, wasn't it? Finishing all the preparations is going to be hard. Yeah, very well. Oh, excuse me, do you want to order something? I'm busy with the summer festival preparations at the moment, but you can still order drinks in the meantime. It's gonna be the same. Peach fizz, nah. Oh, Mr. Schwarzer, did you need something? General Craig is in the meeting room on the other side. Right, let's go see Craig then, seeing as there's nothing else going on there. Let's get to that. Enter the room. Yeah, thanks.
General, Schwarzer has arrived.
Very well. Show him in.
Indeed.
Also, make sure no one disturbs us, warrant officer.
Understood, sir.
Pardon me.
Thank you for coming.
Schwarzer, you truly did an excellent job.
As nothing. General Craig, it's good to see you again. And I didn't expect to see you here too, Instructor Nehart.
Oh, I simply stayed behind to commend you on a job well done. I trust you to lead the students of Class I to the party this evening. I apologize for the behavior of some of the main campus students.
Oh, it's fine. I think that's all part of the good rivalry. Besides, it seems like they've made up by now.
True enough. I'm not from Thors myself, but that's exactly what I'd expect from the kind of school that gave us Prince Olivert and Major Claire. Not to mention General Le Guin, Brigadier General Bardius, and Chancellor Osborne.
Triple dot.
My comrade Mueller is also an alumnus. Perhaps had I attended Thors myself, I would have ended up a completely different sort of person.
Maybe. But things happen the way they do for a reason. For example, Elliot ending up in the same class as you.
Yeah, very true.
I shall excuse myself now. I plan to return to the division after the summer festival.
I trust you'll take good care of her. I suppose she is an adult now, and maybe I shouldn't worry quite so much, but...
I will endeavor to be a perfect gentleman as ever, sir. We'll meet again, Schwarzer.
Are he and Elliot's sister? They've been, getting along with each other lately. They plan to enjoy the summer festival together today, seeing as it hasn't been cancelled. I see. I'm glad to hear it. Instructor Nehart and Fiona have both taken good care of us in the past. Nothing's for certain yet. But Fiona is 24 now, so I know I need to prepare myself for her marriage eventually. Nehart's my subordinate, and I admit he is quite the man, but I still don't think I'm ready. Is that what I'm like when it comes to Elise? No, you're much worse, mate. But let's get to the reason I called you here. Come, sit. Yes, sir. There are two things I need to talk to you about. First is regarding the Azure Knight. I had it stored in the fortress, but it was discovered to be missing from the military vault this morning. Just like I thought. So the questions are when, who, and how. If the machine has the ability to teleport on its own, though, we're stuck. It does. But we hope to be able to discover some clues in the fortress security cameras. So I'd like to wait for that before taking any further action. Understood. Thank you for letting me know. One more thing, and this is the main topic. I have a message for you from General Van Dyke. Really? As I'm sure you've heard, he quit his position as principal of Thors main campus as reinstated to active duty leading the Imperial Army. Though he was invited to the celebration tonight, he was too busy to attend. So he requested I attend in his absence and deliver you this message. I see. The Supreme Commander of the Imperial Army is that busy. Does that mean... I'm sure you have your concerns, but let's put that aside for the moment. The Supreme Commander has been greatly impressed by your work at the branch campus. With that in mind, he wanted me to speak to you about something. About the former subordinate of General Van Dyke's, someone who was also my direct superior, former Brigadier General Gilead Osborne. Who? So he knew after all. Yeah, he always looked after Osborne when they were still in the military. Meanwhile, as Osborne's subordinate, I was always trying to live up to the example he set. It was a strange feeling indeed when Van Dyke told me 2 years ago that the young boy with jet black hair had eventually turned up again as one of Elliot's classmates, no less. Ah. You knew me when I was young, before I was taken in by Baron Schwarzer. Yes, you get your hair color from the Brigadier General, but your features are more like those of his wife. Suppose they do say boys resemble their mothers. But maybe that's something to ask Chancellor Osborne himself about. However, considering your current relationship, Van Dyke deemed it necessary for us to step in, if only to tell you what we know. I missed the chance. I don't know when I'll get another. I'll listen to everything you have to say, so please, tell me.
Alright then. Here's the story.
Voice acted is important.
About the Gilead Osborne that Van Dyke and I knew. What happened before and after the Hummel incident, and what we still don't know.
Alright, cool. Go. Oh. Back then, the Imperial Army was already mostly full of officers from commoner families. Among those officers, Osborne was a particularly bright and gifted young leader. He had mastered the Imperial Army's 100 form military combat, and both his leadership and practical skills were second to none. We all expected he'd carry the future of the Imperial Army on his shoulders one day. He ended up marrying late. When he was 35, he had an encounter with a certain girl in a remote garrison town. At first, he seemed a bit self-conscious about the 10-year difference in age between them. But General Van Dyke played the role of matchmaker, and they eventually created a warm, loving home together. Before long, they were blessed with a child. You, Rean.
Oh, this little baby Rean is so adorable. It's so cute.
Soon after, Osborne was promoted to Brigadier General, and it seemed both his professional and private life was set. Until that fateful day 14 years ago. The noble officers in the Imperial Army were looking to start a war in a misguided bid for prestige. Osborne caught onto their plan and severely reprimanded them, but couldn't do much more, given they were fellow officers. It seemed as though the officers in question had learned their lesson, but a few days later, tragedy struck. Osborne's home near Heimdall was raided by what were assumed to be Jaegers. Happened in the middle of the night. He started a fire and he came running. Next morning, all that was found was a burned down building, dead Jaegers strewn about, and the body of Osborne's wife. Osborne himself and his 5-year-old son were nowhere to be found, but there was evidence the child was grievously wounded. Immediately after that, Mel was attacked in the same way, and 3 days later, the 100 Days War began. A mere 3 months after the war's start, the Imperial Army had used its unstoppable force to occupy most of Le Burle. But true to Le Burle's sudden counterattack, the noble officers' armored divisions were defeated, and the war came to a standstill. Just when Supreme Commander Van Dyke was about to send in the main division to resolve the situation, Brigadier General Osborne suddenly returned. With Van Dyke's introduction, Osborne met with the Emperor and was tasked with taking care of the Hamel case. Then a mere 10 days later, the 100 Days War came to an end, and a ceasefire agreement was signed with Le Burle. Half a year after that, the Brigadier General was appointed as the first common-born Chancellor for his actions.
I see. So that's the reason. But why?
This is all Van Dyke and I can tell you. We still have no idea what he was up to those 3 months he was missing.
Yeah, there's a gap there.
Nor do we know his reasons for becoming Chancellor, or the direction he intends to take Erebonia. The only one who could possibly approach him about these topics is you, his son.
The thing I've got in the back of my mind at the moment in all of this is that worrying idea of this mention of the curse and how that's going to play out, because it wouldn't be mentioned if it wasn't going to be something that's going to come up at some point.
The only man I can call my father is Theo Schwarzer. I don't have many memories of the Chancellor, and those that I do are distant and fragmented.
Understandable. I heard much about Theo back when I served under Osborne. He told me there was a young nobleman about my age who was like a younger brother to him. I'm sure their friendship was the reason he left you with Theo.
That's the impression I got from the letter my father sent me. And I have no doubt the Chancellor's blood runs through my veins. I don't know what exactly happened in the attack, but at the very least, I remember how concerned for my safety he was.
Rean, I pray you grow up strong and healthy. Oh, Adios, if you're listening, hear me now. Please allow this child.
You know how I am with theories and stuff. I just got this thought now. Maybe like the goddess appeared or something and fixed his chest. Like that's what the scar is and stuff, and like repaired him or healed him, or I don't know. So I was just thinking like maybe that plea was actually heard. I don't know.
However, I can't accept what he's done since then. What he's still doing to this nation. The way he completely crushes everything in his way. The way he nonchalantly ruins lives and sows chaos. It's monstrous. And also, his plan to invade Calvard. That's why I at least want to question him. Not as his son, but as someone whose life he saved 14 years ago. Despite all the things he's done since, I can at least believe in his words from back then. Tonight's party at the Imperial Palace will likely be my only chance to talk with him. There are so many things to ask. The truth behind recent incidents, his relationship with certain groups, where he's taking this nation. I don't know how just yet, but I will get him to explain himself.
I see. Back when we first met, when you were still small, I believed our families would grow close together. Though that wish may have never come true, you and Elliot did end up meeting. I truly believe that much was the will of Adios.
See, just this idea, maybe he was, like Rean was kept alive for a reason.
Do what Van Dyke and I couldn't. Find the truth behind Chancellor Osborne. Make him understand you and your friends' wishes.
Yes, understood.
Maybe him being alive is the will of the goddess. It's the name of the game, everyone. It's just that feeling like we got little details, but still not enough. Later, after Rean parted with the general, many people started to enter the racecourse for the upcoming events.
There's loads of confetti everywhere.
Wow, there's pretty poppin' in there. Wonder where everyone else is. This is Schwarzer. Oh, Rean, are you done with the talk? Ah, Towa, yeah, I just finished. Thank you for your hard work. Everyone else told me where they were going, so I figured I should let you know too. I sent you the map info, just check it on your Arcus when you need it. You did all that for me? Towa, you should be enjoying the summer festival too. Well, with all that's happening with Angie, I can't relax. Besides, I thought it would be a good idea to give you some organized information. I'll go out after I finish, I promise. Okay, please make sure to relax. Same goes for you. Make sure you enjoy your time here, okay? I hear there are lots of events, so make sure you enter them all. Will do. Alright, I'll contact you before nightfall. I think the new Class 7 and the main campus Class 1 are going to need to meet up. Yeah, talk to you then. Now go enjoy the summer festival, Rean. She always does so much for me. Just saying. I promise, Towa. So maybe I'd better go talk with everyone and enter the events. Party at Valflame Palace. I need to be on my toes, and I need to take care of that business for the general. I should enjoy myself during the day and prepare for tonight. Oh, I should head to the Imperial Museum too. Good idea to see how they're doing after everything that happened yesterday. Indeed. Alright, let's go around. Oh, that reminds me. There can be some special tickets this morning. They can be used during the summer festival. Maybe I can invite someone. I'm thinking Altina. During the summer festival in Heimdall, you can invite your friends to various events held throughout the city. Invite any member of the new Class 7 to any event, or members of the old Class 7 to events they may be interested in. You deepen bonds like normal bonding events. If certain conditions are met. You may even be able to see a special event. Try inviting your favorite members. You can progress the main story after using all 5 tickets. Do I have to pick a spot? Because then it's like, I have to start from the field exercise camp and then work my way up the list. Because I am thinking, let's see here on the character thingies. Where is it? Characters. Where does it show? It shows somewhere. Like the affection levels somewhere. I didn't want to go all the way out. Ah, there we go. Right, so it's sort of like who do we want to see about getting their affection up, if anyone? Because I feel like we should do it with the new Class 7, seeing as it's their game and stuff. So maybe we would like, is it how much does one ticket boost up their bonding? So I think we'll give it a go with, you know what, we should do one with Muse just for a laugh, one with Ash. But I do want to see stuff with Altina because it's that sort of how she's growing and stuff like that. I feel like that's gonna be important. Principal Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardet are remaining at the field exercise camp. If something happens, I'll use the Arcus to... Oh, Schwarzer, it's you. Hello, Major Irving. You seem busy as ever. I may not have any work to do as chief instructor for the moment, but my rump duties remain. You need to get ready for the summer festival and prepare the security for the party. It would be nice if you can get some time off, but... it's fine. I find time to take breaks. If anything, I'm more concerned about Major Claire. Never mind. Major Irving is really considerate of his family. It's fine. I find time to take breaks. Don't worry about me. Go enjoy the festival. Ashen Chevalier, thank you for all your hard work. So just generic line. Thors Branch Campus, I've heard of your reputation. I expect to hear great things about your future achievements too. Okay, very well. Alright, so... Can we not head inside? It's just how I don't see any, like, way to actually enter it. Hello. I thought it marked it on the map before. Like little yellow marks and stuff, but I didn't see any. It was strange. I'm not too fussed about the shower at this point. Hello, hello. Ah, Schwarzer, it's you. Principal Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius. Hello again. I'm glad to see you're doing well. I'm glad to see you too. Here things are finally settling down in Ordis. Yeah, I was able to report to His Majesty that the city's almost completely restored. Though how the next interim overseer will be appointed is still up in the air. Is that so? Sir Marquis Ballard's been removed from the running as the next Duke Cayenne. I see the wheels turning in your head. Don't worry too much about it. No, worry about everything. Get the chance, you should come visit Ordis again. I'll make sure you get the best possible reception. Got it, thanks. By the way, you two seem especially close. You're only a couple of years apart, right? Did you know each other growing up or something? That's right, in fact, Wallace is a fellow graduate of Thors. I was a year ahead of him, but due to certain events, we ended up becoming close. That's also when I learned not to stand in your way. Sounds like you two sure went through a lot together. Can't imagine those two walking the halls of Thors. Must have been a pretty wild time to be a student. I remember it like it was yesterday. Never back down from what you believed in. No matter what it was you dragged me into, there was never a dull moment. From the sound of it, neither of you has changed much. Wallace has always understood me well, even from when we first met. I, however, was rather brash back in my school days. Though I like to think I've mellowed out considerably since then. This is What? If this is her after she's mellowed out, I'm too scared to even imagine what she was like back then. Back in the day, she wouldn't hesitate to challenge anyone, even if they were instructors or high-ranking nobles. Suppose she really was brash back then. Yeah, back then. Oh dear. This takes me back to my days as a student. Had you and I been at Thors at the same time, Schwarzer, sure my days as a student would have been most interesting. That's one way to put it. Just picture her dragging me around everywhere. Just making sure that with the dialogue there. See, I don't see Towa around here, so I'm imagining like maybe she's back at her home studying there. Valimar! Ah, the summer festival. I recall you telling me it was moved a month back in the capital to celebrate the end of the War of the Lions. The spirit veins have calmed down considerably compared to yesterday. Rean, you should be enjoying this moment of peace. I'll do just that, thanks, Valimar. I suppose this is what it means to make merry. Rean, you should enjoy this moment of peace. Okay, so Carol Imperial Villa. Like I said, we're going through the list, starting from the bottom. Oh, hello. Start with you, though. Hold on. Was that Lemaire's? Of course. They must have come to Heimdall for the summer festival. Well, I hope that everyone enjoys themselves. Seems we have visitors from all walks of life here today. Hope everyone has a wonderful time. Every time I see this place, I'm just blown away by it. Oh, it's got a waterfall. And flowers. And fish. Everything here is just so pretty. Agreed, I was struck breathless the first time I was brought here. So I guess everything in Erebonia is so extravagant. Oh wait, does this place belong to that cocky little runt of a prince? When I think about that, it kind of pisses me off.
Good grief.
Yuna, you need to watch what you say. That's our Yuna. Yeah, it's fun hanging out with Yuna, but you worry me sometimes. I need to be careful that they don't arrest you for contempt. You can really tell that the Empire has a lot of money. There are similar places in Remeferia, but it's not this luxurious. Okay, very well. Oh, Instructor Rean. How's it going? Enjoying the summer festival? Yeah, this is a real nice change of pace. How about you? Taking in the sights and sounds, huh? Yeah, there's so much to see and do. Jessica, Louise, and I have been going around all over, having a blast. Glad to hear it. Didn't even realize they had another estate outside the palace. It's way too big, right? Getting dizzy just looking up at it. Alright, fair enough. That would make you dizzy? You're from Crossbell. Dear me, where's my daughter run off to? Can't take a family photo without her. Dear me, where's my daughter run off to? So here's where the Imperial family spends part of their time. I mean, Valflame Palace is amazing and all, but the villa is so quiet and classy. Okay, very well. Are you the daughter? Wow, so pretty! Makes me feel like a princess. Alright, fair enough. As we got out here, you two. Very well. Princess Alpha will be participating in the event St. Astrea is putting on. It's a wonderful thing to be able to host a festival without incident. And during Her Highness's final year as a student, no less. Her Highness will be graduating this coming year. Hope that she'll be able to enjoy her last year as a student to the fullest. Okay, very well. Ah, Chevalier. My thanks to you and Prince Cedric for your service. At the end of the day, we're just grateful that the summer festival can go on. I'm sure His Majesty is pleased as well. Tonight's celebration should be one to remember. Heard you're all invited to the celebration. Do enjoy yourselves. And right, we're going to end this part here, and in the next part we'll head inside and see what's going on in there. So, ta-ta for now.